this is Brenda Stitch again. Hope you had a wonderful Christmas and New Year's. I know it's been a long time since I did a video. I've been in school and it's getting pretty intense. I'm almost done with my master's degree in nursing education. I have one more semester, so I thought I would get this video up before I'm back in school again. And I wanted to do the Know Your Needle Worker tag because I've not done that before. So if you see me looking down here, it's just I'm going to be looking at the questions and try to give you an answer. So the first one is, where do I live? I live in New England in Connecticut, and right now we're in the midst of a storm and it's beautiful and white and wonderful outside. I won't like the shoveling later, but I like the change of seasons here. What do you do for a living? I'm a nurse. I've been a nurse for over 30 years. I know I look well preserved, but I've been a nurse for over 30 years. I mostly am an emergency room nurse. Recently, with the whole Ebola hoopla, I now have a job in emergency preparedness. I was instrumental in getting our hospital staff ready for that. And now I'm working with other things such as drilling for disasters, natural, man-made, etc. So that's what I'm doing for a living right now. Name 3 of my favorite hobbies. Well, when I was younger, I used to garden and garden quite a lot. I think if you've watched my videos before, you've seen all my landscaping. Now that I'm getting a little older, it's getting a little harder to keep up with all that, but I keep managing it to give it a try. So gardening is the other one. And then recently I've gotten out my sewing machine, and if you follow me on Instagram, you see that I've made some pocketbooks for all the women in my family for Christmas. So I've been trying my hand at sewing a little bit more. Also, my girlfriend has just taught me how to read a knitting pattern, and I'm currently working on doing a more involved scarf that kind of comes to a point. And I'm posting pictures of that on Instagram too, and that's going along fairly well because before that I only did basic garter stitch. Do I have children? Yes, I do. I have 2 wonderful boys, Zachary and Jared. They're in their 20s. They don't live with me now. They have their own place. They did come over for the holidays and we had a great time. Do I have a pet? Well, I have a pet by proxy. My boyfriend has a cat. I believe she's 14 or 15 years old, and she's here with us. Favorite movie? I know lots of people are all these romantic. My favorite movie is True Lies. I love Jamie Lee Curtis in this role. I would like to be her. I think she's pretty funny in the movie. What is my favorite TV show? I like The Walking Dead. I'm currently binge watching Sons of Anarchy, and that's pretty interesting, pretty violent, but pretty interesting. My favorite music, I was brought up on country music. My parents were huge country western, it was called back then, fans. And I like still country and a little of the soft rock. So I would say country. What is my favorite book? Well, I have several. I love to read, as it seems like all of us cross-stitchers do. I enjoyed the Harry Potter series when that came out. My boys were young, so it's a favorite of mine because we used to sit at night and I would read them a chapter or 2 each night before they went to bed. So I really got hooked on the series. I also loved Unbroken, which is in the theaters right now. That was an awesome, awesome book. The movie was okay, but the book was incredible. Also, in that vein, I also watched, I've read the Hunger Games series. That was interesting. I just like to read. Next, who inspired you to do YouTube videos? Well, when I started doing them, there only were a few on. There was Jessica's Forever, Brown Eyed Girl, Michelle LeMary, and then this bubbly young thing, Stitching May. came on and said she was a nurse and was encouraging everyone to do videos. So I would say that she sparked my thought to, hey, I could give this a shot. I could do this. So I would say Stitching May. One word that best describes me. It's a toss-up between steadfast and dependable. Pretty much that. As a nurse, you got to be there, and when crisis and things are happening, especially in the ER, you have to be able to depend on someone. And I would say that that's the word that describes me best. Okay, I'm going to cut it off here. Actually, I may insert here at the end my stitchy spot. I redid the whole downstairs. I have a now beautiful place to cross stitch and craft and do everything, and if I have time here, I will throw that in at the back. Okay, so I do have time to fit it in. I hope this doesn't make anyone seasick, but this is my new downstairs space. If you look over here, I put in an island where I'm about to do a project with some sewing, and I have my bookshelves and my little drawer over there with all my cross stitch projects in there. And over here I have a project that I'm almost finished for my niece. I really need to get on that and finish it. And then I have a little table here that the leaves can go up and really expand, and if I have a friend over, we can sit there and stitch together. But that's not where I usually just sit and stitch, so I'm just going to turn you around here. So I have my TV up above my fireplace, and then we're coming around, and I usually sit right there. That's my stitchy spot. You can see I have my magnifying light there, and for Christmas I just got Lowry stand. I haven't had a chance to try it out yet, but I cannot wait. I was hoping to start the Mirabilia sale with all of you for January 1st, but my fabric from Stephanie never came in. She has shipped it, so as soon as she ships it, I will be starting with everyone. I will try to play catch up. So this is the whole couch here. I have to actually get stitching because, as you can see, I have a lot of blank walls to fill. So that's my aim, is to get stitching and get some stuff on the walls down here. All right, everyone, I'm going to say goodbye. Happy stitching. Hope to see you soon. And I hope to do a few more Google Hangouts. I did one just prior to Christmas, and I had a great time. So see you then. Bye.